Since I have finished and started reading this book, which has not only been a month ago, I have seen so many dramatic changes in the way not only I go about handling the situation. You came and clicked on this video because you was meant to be on this video, and that's facts. Yeah! Howdy. What's poppin' with y'all, man? How y'all doing, YouTube? So, welcome back to the channel. Not only if you new, feel free to understand that you're coming to this video to receive valuable information. If you not have only read the title, but I have 5 inner beliefs for you that will not only transform your mindset, but if you apply these 5 principles to your life moving forward after you watch this video, I can guarantee you're gonna start seeing some changes, not only just for the positive, but you're gonna start seeing dramatic changes in the way not only of how you go about handling the situation, but you're gonna also see changes in the way you just overall have a perspective on life. So with these 5 inner beliefs, right, I have got this from this book, Think Like a Warrior. Shout out to DeeGodly. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. If it's not, you know what I mean, it's all good. But coach, he's a coach of a football team, and along his journey of not only having the success stories of winning, but with also being a coach, you're going to have the other side of winning, which is losing. So when we come to the idea of what goes on in life, you have ups and you have downs, right? Coach had to learn these inner beliefs for himself in a way that he learned them, so he can not only spread this information to his team to lead them into the success that they once claimed, but coach had to also realize that he can apply these same values and principles to his life. So I'm gonna get into the 5 inner beliefs that will not only help you transform your life, but will help you transform your mindset. I'm gonna list the 5 principles, and I'm gonna explain to y'all how these 5 principles, each one of them after I tell y'all the principles, how they are basically applying and helping me along my journey. So once again, number 1, I only focus on the things I have total control over, and that is my attitude and my effort. Principle number 2, I love what I do, and I attack each day with joy and enthusiasm. Okay, moving on to principle 3, I dream big and I ignore the naysayers. Principle number 4, I am relentless and I will never give up on my dreams. Principle number 5, I choose faith over fear. Moving on to what these principles do for me and how they are helping me transform not only my mindset, but how it has also started to transform my life. So moving on to the first principle, I focus on only the things I have total control over, which is my attitude and my effort. Since I have read this principle and started applying this principle to my life, I realized how I was not only stressing out things that I have really a good sense of control over, I was more so focused on things that I really didn't even have a grab over. I mean, I couldn't even understand why, how, and what. I realized a lot of the times I was putting so much stress, pressure, or just a great deal of urgency to things that wasn't even focused on me in the first place. So once again, I did not have total control over these things at all, and I started to realize, like, man, I'm spending and I'm literally draining more time and energy on things that I literally don't have the final say so over. And since I realized this principle, I just been sitting back and letting things roll. If it's not about my attitude, which I can't control at any given time, which comes back to emotional intelligence, and my effort. What effort am I giving in? What am I putting into this world that is going to come back to me? I can control what I'm giving. I may not can control what is being taken from any situation, but I do have complete control over what I can contribute to any given situation and let things play out. If it's not my attitude or my effort, gotta let it rock. I've been doing me, and I've been feeling more at peace at night. Coming over to the second principle, I love what I do and I attack each day with joy and enthusiasm. So for me, applying this principle, I'm still working on applying this principle as the days go on. So when I wake up, I ask myself, what's my why? What am I getting up to do today? I started writing to-do lists. I was once doing this in the past before, but I kind of lost insight to how important it is to actually get up and journal what it is that you need to do, what it is that you want to do, and what it is that you're going to do. And ever since I started getting up with more joy and enthusiasm towards what I'm intended to put my intentions into, I started realizing that not only I'm starting to get things more done in a allotted time that I set it for, but now I'm working towards things just down the line. So instead of working on an email for today, the email that was sent out, this just an example, right? The email that was sent out today to the email list was already created yesterday. So it's not like I'm just sitting up here just creating each email that's being sent out each day by the day come. It's already done in preparation a day prior. So I started realizing, just understanding that I'm coming prepared into the day, and that not only I'm coming prepared into the day, but I'm actually a few steps ahead, and it's giving me more enthusiasm towards what's next, because I'm prepping myself for what's to come later down the road. So moving on to the third principle, I dream big and I ignore the naysayers. So for this principle, I always pretty much thought I lived by this principle. I always had big goals of these wild imaginational thoughts, right? Pretty sure we all do. In reality, how much of these wild dreams are you really living? How many of these things that you envision yourself that you actually accomplish in reality? Or how many of these things are you really working toward without making excuses, without letting other people tell you what you shouldn't be doing or how you shouldn't be doing it? Whatever the case may be. I was 20 years old. I moved out of my mom and my pop's crib. I moved to Florida. I was living in Florida for 2 years, and I learned a lot, not only about myself, I learned a lot about the world. I learned a lot about people. I learned a lot about life. So if I never took the chance on putting myself in position to go out there and experience, how can I come to you today and sit up here and tell you? It wouldn't happen. If I would have not dreamed big, and if I would have not ignored the naysayers, such as even family, how can I sit here today and tell you what I'm telling you? So at the end of the day, you must dream big and ignore the doubts and the fears of other people. That's hands down facts. Moving on to principle 4 and what it do for me in my journey. I am relentless and I will never give up on my dream. So that's basically picking back off of the third principle. I dream big and I will never give up on my dreams. As y'all know the song, never will I give up. I won't give up on me. When I say that, man, that's not just some melody. That's anthem right there. No matter how much pressure is being applied in any situation, I understand that I can't fold. I won't break because I can do it. Somewhere along the line, it will get done. All it takes is belief. It takes the belief up here, and everything else is gonna follow. So when we come back to being relentless and saying how we will never give up, you have to install that in yourself. You're not only gonna have to face the challenges of yourself, you're gonna have to face the challenges of other people. You're gonna have to face the obstacles that's thrown along your path, in your way. You just have to overcome a lot of it, really battling yourself. So when you say you're relentless, you have to remind yourself, I am great, I am this, I am that. And once you instill this into the mind, it follows. Coming to principle number 5, and I think this is the most crucial one of them all. I choose faith over fear. What this principle does for me personally, you must have faith. And like I say, coming back to that belief, you must have some type of faith in what you're believing. If you don't trust yourself, your thoughts, your decisions, how can you expect for someone else to have the most belief in you? It don't work that way. If you aren't believing in yourself, how can you expect for someone to believe in you? If you aren't giving people the reason, or you aren't showing people that you're worthy of the belief, why should they believe it? No one wants to believe in anything that doesn't believe in itself. And no one doesn't want to believe in anything that isn't confident in what they're believing in. It just don't work that way. The only way someone can believe in you is they see that you're confident in what you're seeking after, or what you've gone after, or what you're believing in. Thing is, sometimes we can allow our intrusive thoughts to win. At the same time, you must still remain some type of confidence, some type of magnetic pull towards what you're believing, because at the end of the day, if I can't look you in your face and see that you stand strong and firm, not just on 10 toes, but you literally like live, breathe, and eat what you say you are or what you stand behind, how can I not stand on side you? How can I not stand behind you? I'll be the fool. So, coming back to that, if you want people to believe in you, you must choose faith over fear. I'm gonna use God as an example. You're understanding that and you're surrendering to the fact that you understand there's something greater and there's something much more powerful than you are. And as long as you put as much belief, thought, trust, and confidence into that belief, you'll forever have faith. All people would tell you and push on you is the fears of what they didn't accomplish, what they didn't achieve, what they wanted to do but they didn't never do it, and their lack of experience. So it's up to you as the individual to take whatever it is you're taking from these naysayers, however you want to identify, and it's totally up to you as the individual to either take it with a grain of salt, what you need to take from it, or you just take it and run with it and just allow them to have control over your fate, your destiny, let alone control you. When we come back to these 5 principles, number 1, I only focus on the things I have total control over, and that's my attitude and my effort. I love what I do. I attack each day with joy and enthusiasm. Number 3, I dream big and I ignore the naysayers. Number 4, I am relentless and I will never give up on my dreams. And number 5, I choose faith over fear. These 5 principles have not only pushed me into transforming my mindset, it has allowed me to start really feeling more alive, really feeling like, okay, I feel like I basically caught fire that I had like 2 years ago. It just feels like I just reformed myself in a lot of ways just by reading this book. And I will put this book on the screen, as y'all see it. But any person that has the idea of wanting success, or wanting to become a better version of themselves, and this book has taught me the principles of not only how to let things go. You're not alone. You're not the only person that's experiencing. You're not the only person. 9 times out of 10, someone has already experienced the same emotions that you're going through right now. And it's up to you to seek for guidance along the way and to listen, paying attention to where you're getting your information from, who you're getting your advice from, what good is it really serving you moving forward. These 5 principles have not only shifted my mindset into a better version, but it's also improved the lifestyle that I live today. So my 5 principles to you, I hope this video most definitely gave you some great value. Feel free to share this video and most definitely leave a thumbs up so we could most definitely drop more videos such as this, and we can keep spreading this, not only this information, but we spreading this type of energy into the atmosphere when it's needed. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Most definitely check in on any other music videos that I have out, any songs, man. Make sure y'all go stream Godflow. Most definitely tap in with me, and I'm gonna most definitely tap back in with y'all. I'm gonna check in with y'all in the next video. DG checking out, and I'm gonna holler at y'all in the next video, man. Let's go.